Finally done grieving. That was a frustrating game. You still alive? How is that even possible? I'll kill you with this thing.
I'm a healing power switch. Even magic can't kill me.
But this is useless. Can you just leave now?
Okay, fine.
Please close the door behind you.
Fine.
Okay, what am I going to review today? Oh, I get to know. Yeah. Hello, welcome to another review here on my channel. Today we're going to look at Logan. It was a long time ago that I did a movie, so why not start with a good one? Yes, I said it's a good movie. Get over it. Anyway, Logan are essentially an X-Men movie. It's set in the same universe at least. And it is starring Hugh Jackman, Patrick Stewart, and a new young actress. Let's see her name. Daphne Keane. Maybe wrong, but anyway. Yeah. This essentially are the third movie in a standalone Wolverine movies series essentially. We started with X-Men Origins Wolverine, followed by the Wolverine, and now finished with Logan essentially. It was released as an R-rated movie in the United States, which is essentially 18-year-old or older kind of movie. It is violent, it is bloody, it is... yeah. But here in Sweden it is from 15 years old, so I can really watch it. Yeah. It was released in 2017, I think it was in March, if I remember correctly. I have a little screen there, looking at it. Anyway, I think that is mainly all the information I got, so let's just jump right into it. In 2029, with a lot of the mutants being gone and no new mutants had been born in some years, I don't remember when, you see an aging Logan essentially stumbling out of a car, a limousine that is being robbed. And that is how they start the movie, by showing that it is a much more violent movie in this universe. Anyway, Logan is essentially driving around in the limousine, driving customers in order to get money, in order to buy a boat that he can take himself and Professor Xavier, which are a 19-year-old mutant that are having problems with controlling his powers essentially. When he doesn't get his medication, he will essentially, well, disrupt the universe, or whatever you want to call it. They also get help by another mutant, which is a really pale one, which can essentially sense mutants in the areas and can find them. He can't be in the sun because it will burn his skin. I can't remember his name, sorry for that. But Logan essentially later on stumbles upon a woman and her follow a girl that she essentially are taking care of, that is asking for his help, which in order to take them to North Dakota, to a localization where I don't really know. They found it in a serial. No, not serial. It was a magazine that essentially depicts the X-Men. So it is essentially a fourth wall breaking kind of stuff. The X-Men are essentially in comic books. It is called. Sorry for that. And etc. etc. But yeah, this all starts a downhill slope where essentially bad guys are going after him. and this little girl. So he's trying to get away from this, taking Xavier, jump in the car and try to get away. But he essentially gets taught into essentially taking the girl with them and trying to take her to North Dakota essentially. On the way they meet people, then ends up in violent fights, etc., and essentially in the end they end up in the localization, and throughout this story you will essentially find out more information about this girl, what is essentially happening around the world at the moment. It is essentially 2029, it is the future, and we also see what is happening essentially with Logan in the end. I didn't want to spoil that much because it's a relatively young movie, so I told basically one of the bigger plot points essentially. It isn't really spoiling that much, it is more of giving you the more buildstones essentially of the movie. Overall, the storyline in my opinion are amazing because it is taking what is essentially a, what could I say, escort quest and making it more interesting and more fun, because it is you're following Logan essentially taking care of this girl. He isn't really a father figure, if you know what I mean, and trying to help her get to her location or her destination, it is called. You also see some of the more emotional parts of him essentially, and more, more what he has been going through throughout the years. In this movie he will also be as I said, aged a little bit, and he started to lose his healing capability, which will play out a big role in this movie in the end essentially. As I said, this story are really good, I really like it for what it is, even though it is essentially a escort quest, essentially the movie. It is a well put together movie with great storyline, great emotions, and give you a great storytelling essentially. The characters in the movie are really well acted, really well portrayed, and are just amazing to follow and interesting to know more about. All of the characters I like, there isn't really anyone that I don't like, so it isn't really that much to talk about essentially. All of them, as I said, are portrayed really well by all of the actors, even the little girl, which is played by relatively new in the acting field. She did an amazing job in this role, and yeah, I just loved every character and every actor and actors in their roles essentially in this movie. The effects in this movie are phenomenal. It is looking really well done, and it is looking real. That is the keyword, real. Everything looks real and it actually could happen. When it comes to the environments, you will see for the most part desert and a little bit brown areas, so it is a little bit disappointing in that area, but overall you will see different sceneries. You will see them being at hotel, you will see them being in forests, and you will see them essentially going a little bit here and there. But as I said, it is a little bit more on the brown side, so a little bit disappointing in that part, but overall the effects and environments are amazing and I like them for what they are. Logan, in my opinion, are an amazing put together movie with great acting, great effects and environments, and everything are really well zoomed. They essentially are very well put together. They have a great red line, and everything, as I said, works. Oh, the only disappointing thing is that it is a little bit too brown for my liking, but overall the entire movie are emotional. It got great atmosphere. Everything looks realistic. It is just a well thought out movie that works really well. It's one of the best I've seen when it comes to the X-Men movies. So the final verdict for Logan are going to be a 9.3 out of 10. That's all for today, folks. Until next time, bye.